Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you for all of your support, all of your likes, all of your shares, all of your comments. If you are interested in a private reading, please just click on my website. I do have it linked below in the description bar. Lastly, I am on social media, so I am now on Facebook. If you're interested in liking my page on Facebook, please do. I am also on Instagram, and if you are interested in receiving a daily Oracle guidance message, I do draw and upload a daily Oracle guidance card every single day to my Instagram account. So if you're interested in that, then please head over and follow me on Instagram. Oh, and one last thing, for these general tarot forecasts, you should always be sure to watch not only your sun sign, but also your moon sign and your rising sign. If you happen to not know what your moon or rising sign are, I do have linked in the description bar below a website that actually can calculate that for you for free. So I wish you all a wonderful week. Just stay tuned for the reading. Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 23rd through the 29th. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. And I do apologize, my ringer is going off in the background. Okay, Taurus, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Strength card. So Strength can represent going within and really relying upon your inner strength, having that courage and that strength to maybe push on or to maybe deal with a situation. Strength also represents control. So Strength can represent being patient when we need to be patient, but also taking the bull by the horns when we need to take the bull by the horns. So this, is all about control and all about strength. So, for all of you Taurians watching this, this will be maybe different for all of you. But overall, very positive energy to have with you this week, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. So I am sensing a fiery energy here this week. I feel like this is very positive, though. Very creative, passionate, fiery energy for you, Taurus, this week. The overall energy for the entire week is the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups is that nostalgic energy. So this can be, for some Taurians, you thinking about the past, reminiscing a lot, but also there could be something quite significant from your past, either a person or a situation that perhaps is resurfacing this week, Taurus. Yeah, this could be like a person that's coming back into your life this week, Taurus. For others, this will be representing a situation, something from your past that's quite significant, that's maybe resurfacing. We are starting out with the Lovers, which can represent a head or a heart decision. Sitting next to the Eight of Wands, which the Eight of Wands represents communication. It also does represent a very hasty, fast-paced energy where things are either happening suddenly or, it's just that fast-paced energy where things are happening quickly. This can be a decision for some Taurians. If you've been waiting on a decision, and yes, of course, for some of you, it can be a decision about a relationship, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. This can be just a decision actually coming in quickly this week, or maybe even for some of you, suddenly or just unexpectedly. This can also be communication going back and forth with the Eight of Wands. This can be, phone calls, text messages, emails, lots of communication going back and forth. There could be a person that, some Taurians are communicating with from their past. Now, I also do have the King of Wands here. So for some of you, this can be a fire sign person, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or Aries person. That's quite significant. There also could be a Gemini that's quite significant as well. But I am sensing that for many of you, this King of Wands energy is going to be your energy. Passionate, creative, very fiery, lively, someone who's very ambitious, someone who's ready for action, ready to move forward with something. So for some Taurians, this is a decision perhaps that you've been waiting on with strength here. Perhaps something that you've been very patient with. This can be a decision coming in unexpectedly that allows you to really take action, because next to the King of Wands, I have the Magician, and the King of Wands is looking directly at the Magician, which is you manifesting. This is you being incredibly creative, manifesting a new beginning for yourself. And you have all the tools, all the resources you need to be successful with creating this new beginning. So for many of you, this is definitely you taking action, you manifesting a new beginning for yourself. Now, I also have the Five of Swords here. Now, the Five of Swords, fives do represent change, but also it does represent that challenging energy. So this can be, for some Taurians, this can be anything from dealing with a conflict, exchanging words with another person, dealing with an aggressive person, but also maybe getting into some confrontations. Of course, that's not going to be the case for all of you. For many of you, what I'm sensing is you're fiery and you're definitely ready to manifest something. You're definitely ready to start something, to begin something new in your life. And I do feel like for many of you, this is going to be an aggressive energy that you're taking on. And I don't mean aggressive in a bad way. Sometimes when we've been waiting on things for, a long time, and we're experiencing that stagnant energy, and all we really want to do is move forward, sometimes we tend to get a little bit aggressive. And I do feel like for some of you, this will be an aggressive energy that you're taking on, but I don't feel it's aggressive, obviously, in a negative way. I feel like it's quite positive, because underneath the Five of Swords, I have the Knight of Wands. And again, I'm feeling this as your energy, Taurus. You're extremely ambitious and you're just ready to charge forward. You're ambitious, you're fiery, and you just want to charge forward. Now, for some of you, I am getting, you could be seeking counsel. You might be, for some of you, you might be actually being aggressive in regards to calling an attorney or going to speak to someone, maybe in regards to receiving some advice or just some counsel about a situation. For some of you, this can be a situation that is talking about maybe you moving to a new home, or maybe something to do with career. There's definitely something you're trying to manifest here. And for some of you, not all of you, you might be seeking guidance or advice from someone. I do have the Hermit, and sometimes I can see him as, a lawyer or an older, normally gentleman, an older person who you're maybe talking to, or someone who's advising you, Taurus. But again, that's not going to be for all of you. For others, this is enlightenment. This is perhaps you wanting enlightenment in regards to a decision. We have the Two of Wands here, and the Two of Wands really talks about your future. You've put a lot of thought. For some of you, you've gone within, you spent a lot of, time contemplating, maybe walking down this new path. And the Two of Wands can represent a decision that really allows you to walk down a new path. Now, for some of you, this is you spending that alone time, going within, contemplating, walking down a new path. And then for others, this can be that enlightenment coming to you in regards to a decision that really allows you to move forward, which is very much what I feel like you want, Taurus. Again, there could be something from the past that's maybe not over yet. There's something that maybe is resurfacing because it's not maybe completely dealt with, or maybe there hasn't been a resolution to something just yet, perhaps. So for some of you, this Five of Swords can be like some challenging people or a challenging person. Maybe there are some Taurians that perhaps want to spend some time alone. You want to go within and you want to think about, you know, this decision, or think about, you know, walking down this new path. And this could be someone around you that is a little bit more aggressive. They might not want you to maybe spend that time alone. For, you know, for all of you Taurians watching this, it will be different. For many of you, I feel like this is your energy where you're just, you know, ambitious and fiery and you want to move forward. And you will do whatever it takes to be able to do that. You are taking the bull by the horns, definitely. I think for many of you, you've waited, you've been patient, and now you might feel as though it's time. It's time to take the bull by the horns. You're fired up, you're creative, you're passionate, and you're very ambitious. And then for others, this can be you dealing with some challenging people or energies, but I don't feel it's hugely significant. Absolutely not. I don't even feel that all of you will experience this energy. It just looks like a very passionate week for many of you. And I do feel like for many of you, you will be very intuitive. And if you do need to make a decision, Taurus, spend that time alone. Definitely go within and think about everything. Think about, you know, your future. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a great week for you, Taurus. Let me pull you an additional guidance card. But definitely some of you might be hearing from maybe a past lover. It can be unexpected. Of course, that's not all of you. For many of you, this is simply representing a decision. All right, we have a card that just flew out. And it's crystal, very nice. Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Very nice, Taurus. Beautiful. So have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. So Taurus, I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.